exciting times in Washington with a new Congress, a new administration, and millions of people perhaps descending on Washington to watch the presidential inauguration of Barack Obama. We're here in Freedom Plaza in Washington today, where behind me there's a work crew putting up stands where the media will be to observe the parade. But we're here because we're going to talk to Americans about what they think the changes in Washington will mean to their lives. Are you pretty excited about Obama becoming president?
Yeah, I go to Howard, so that was all anyone was talking about for just a year. So, oh my God, Obama. So it's really great to see it now, and I can't wait to see what he's going to do.
We've got a lot of changes happening in Washington, a new administration coming in. What do you think the first thing is that President Obama should tackle?
The economy, the very first thing, and next would be energy.
Well, the first thing is obviously the economy. They were in very dire economic straits, and they've got to hit the ground running on it.
I'm not an expert on energy policy, but I definitely think that it needs to be a priority.
I certainly think we need as much green energy as we can get, but we also need natural gas. For a while, we're going to need oil. You've never flown in a plane that doesn't use petroleum.
I think what Americans do best is innovate, and if we can be the leaders in innovating for energy, we'll put a lot of people to work and get our economy back to work.
What do you think about the prospect of drilling for more oil and natural gas in areas where we haven't been allowed to drill before?
I'm 100% in support of it.
Well, within reason, I do think that oil companies should be allowed to drill in new areas.
I think it could be beneficial as long as, I guess it's not risky, because I guess drilling for oil is always risky, but I prefer that to going overseas.
A study came out recently that indicated that if the oil companies were allowed to drill in areas that previously had been off limits, they'd be able to generate $1.7 trillion for state, federal, and local governments. That could help the economy, wouldn't you think?
I think so, definitely.
You think that's a good idea?
I do think it's a good idea. If we have the resources and we have the manpower, it'll bring in jobs, it will help the economy. I think we should do that.
We need the energy. Maybe we can do something to coincide with the environment so we don't go in there and just disrupt everything, because I understand that's important also, but I'm all for offshore drilling and going into Alaska or wherever. It's in this street right here, dig it up and get the oil.
There is growing recognition of the benefits of oil and natural gas for all Americans. For more information, go to www.energytomorrow.org.